Okay, Phil, this has just been awesome. And so we've been talking a lot about the leadership side of the new leader, and there's lots to unpack. Let's get a little bit more tactical here, because I think that new sales leaders need a plan. They need to know, what am I doing on a daily basis? Again, if if I've been promoted because I've been successful, I know what I used to do. But I know what I used to do when I was managing myself. What am I supposed to be doing on a daily basis to ensure not only that I'm doing my job effectively, but helping my teammates perform at their best as well? Talk us through that.
Absolutely. So really critical that you don't lose days, because lost days lead to lost weeks. Weeks lead to lost months, and lost months lead to lost quarters, which means lost years, which means lost jobs. Let's be really clear. So let's break that all the way back to your daily activities. What are those things that you need to do every day? Well, first, you have to prioritize these things. You have to put them on your calendar. I can't stress this enough. Every organization might be slightly different, but I really need to stress, you must put this on your calendar, because otherwise what's going to happen is everything's just going to leak in. You're not going to get the big stuff done. So let's talk about what are some of those big things that need to get done. Well, one is the manage by walking around. You need to put some time on your calendar just to touch base, to find out how people really are doing. You need to get that pulse check on the team. Super important. I encourage you, it's about 3 minutes per person that you want to average. Some are going to be longer, some are going to be shorter, but altogether, multiply 3 minutes times the number of people on your team. And some of that, if they're remote workers, you need to check in virtually, right? You might need a quick Zoom where you say, hey, Naftali, how's things going today? What's new,
Awesome,
man?
Phil.
What's your
Doing
big
great.
priorities, right? That's what I want to know. And how are you doing, right? Are there any obstacles that are getting in the way? And hey, yesterday, what made you so successful? If they were successful, or hey, what held you back from being as successful as you could? And then check
What
in.
I'm hearing here, Phil, if I may for a second, and I want to hear more, is that you have like a certain list of questions that you're going to kind of tick off, and they probably even know what to expect. So their mind is already ready for you, which I think is going to help with efficiency, since you might have 20, 30, 50 people that report to you. You got to do this efficiently, I would think.
Absolutely. You want to be efficient. And let's remember, you're also looking at them as a person. So it's the personal question. How's the family, right? What's new? What are you working on, right? How's the
Nice.
drive now? If I
Yeah.
live, if you live an hour and a half away, and some days it takes you 2 hours, some days it takes you an hour and 10. Well, I want to know, hey, how's that going for you? Are you considering moving closer, right? How's that going? And appreciate them for what they're doing, right? Appreciate that extra effort. So lots there just in a manage by walking around. You prepare for that. You have those conversations, about 3 minutes per person. And then think about those daily activities that your team has as well. And as you're going, right, you need to think about them in totality, but you also need to zoom in to real close so you can see each person on the team. How are they doing? How's this person doing? How's that person doing? So you can actually take a peek at that, and you can say, okay, well, this person might need a little extra coaching. I'm going to spend a little extra time with them. I might pull them out. And I also want to look then at my adherence to schedule. If you're a great sales manager, you know what your team needs to do each and every day. Are they actually doing that work? If they're not, why not? Find out, right? That's part of your day as well. And then last but not least, of course, there's some reports that if you do that little bit of them each and every day, they add up to a great week, so that come Friday, when you have to turn in that cumulative report, or Monday morning, depending when your leader asks you for that they're easy to compile, and you don't have to spend all night Friday night or all day Friday shutting it out and then neglecting your team for a period of time. As a new leader, it's real easy to want to lead up. It's much harder to want to lead down.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to unpack when it comes to even your daily activities. We didn't even touch on goal setting or time blocking, the Pareto principle, which is something that I'd love to talk about had we had more time. But what are the activities that they're doing right now that's driving the most benefit and the most success for them? That'd be a question I would ask as well. Thanks, Phil. This was great. Definitely you want to get in with us on this webinar. Go to the link right away, register. It's going to be epic. Definitely join us. So much to share, and really excited. Hope you join us.
Yeah, see you then.